This starter was started by my auntie family 69 years ago. So every single piece of bread that I make, every single focaccia that is being made here at the LeLe Dinner Club is made with that starter. So I'm giving to people a story, not just a piece of bread or a piece of pizza or a piece of focaccia. It's like a family history that I'm trying to tell to people. The food that I want to cook is something that feeds your soul. When you enter over here, it's like you step in a new world. Basically, not only anymore in Los Angeles, but you are in Naples. The music that you hear, 100% Neapolitan rap. Neapolitan rap. That's how you say it. Is that good pronunciation? A rap. When you make bread, you are dealing with living things. So any living things for me reacts to your energy. It's like if you wake up in the morning angry about yourself, about anything else, and you try to cook, nothing good is gonna come out of it. It's like, oh, you're gonna be angry and then I'm not gonna rise, I'm not gonna do it. And people think that I'm crazy because I speak to the bread when I see that it's not rising enough. It's like, oh, please come on. we need to go service starts in 3 hours. I need you to rise. Come on, be a good boy. And believe it or not, the bread rises. I don't know why, but it works. My auntie had an underground bakery. Basically, in our house, we used to have a little oven down the basement. It was an ancient oven, and we used to make bread and focaccias and all kind of cuts of bread for the delis in my little town. I always loved mixing the dough because everybody was like putting their hands in the beautiful sticky dough, this beautiful wooden box. A kid is drawn to mess. Like, why they're having so much fun, And it's like, I want to participate. It's like, as soon they started to understand, I was starting to get a grasp. I said, maybe we can save some labor. Let's put him to work. Child labor. I'm a product of child labor. That's why I am. Basically, focaccia is the precursor of pizza. Focaccia used to be kind of like a plate for ingredients to go on top. One of the focaccia that we serve at LeLe is made with Conchardo Romano, which is one of the oldest cheese made by the Roman Empire. It used to be served in Pompeii. But when you taste it, it's not super sourdough-ish, so it's more on the sweeter side. So that's a technique that has been in my family from a long time, and also is in Caserta. A lot of people use this technique. When I came to the US with that starter, by my auntie, I jar it, close it, wrap it, like a baby, and put it in my suitcase, and hopefully, like, I pray God that the custom didn't, stop me, because otherwise let you throw away. So the moment I passed custom and I knew that the starter was with me, I was like, God, yes, I made it. So because that's the foundation of all the bread and focaccias and all the, flour products that I make. All right, another day in my life. After LeLe Dinner Club, this is my main job, basically. Come with me in the kitchen. I'll show you every little things behind Pizzana. It's my first restaurant. Come on. When I came to the US, I had $300 and I had to live in a van on Venice Beach for 7 months and a half. Started to work in a restaurant. A lot of celebrities started to come in. I met one of the celebrities was Chris O'Donnell. It's like basically he needed somebody to go to his house and teach him how to make pizza. And the only answer I gave it to him, like a good Italian, pizza? Don't worry, I got you, brother. I got you. So we started, and he started to stretch pizza with me in one of these parties they used to organize. So the third try, like, okay, you do it, I'm just gonna go and enjoy the parties. And in one of these parties, I met my current partners in Pizzana, Candace and Charles Nelson. They started Sprinkles Cupcakes a long time ago. I came from living in a van to going all over the US and making pizza. This little piece of dough, it's what started everything. People call it sourdough, right? But starter is like a fermented agent that makes the pizza or the bread proof. And my auntie is the one that gave it to me, this starter. And then I came over here in the US and I refresh it every day, and now it's part of every pizza at Pizzana, every focaccia at LeLe Dinner Club. It's in everything I do.
If you love exploring authentic SoCal food and culture like the show you're watching right now, hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of our new videos.
You know that every Italian's gonna have a guy, right? I have a guy for tomatoes, so come here. Daniele. Hello, my good friend.
How you doing?
Now, better. This is amazing.
Good to see you.
Love the hat.
Thank you.
Hans is one of the most amazing human being ever in Los Angeles. It's like a man that is focused on living in the past. Hans went from having a job in a restaurant, a routine, to say, screw it. Just gonna be home and make my home a farm. How many years now that you're doing all this?
So this garden I've been working on for about 5 years now. I started just before the pandemic and slowly expanded to practically the entire backyard. I have no employees, do all this by myself. It's really, you know, a labor of love. And
That's why you got all that beautiful tan over yours.
I got too much sun. I aged myself in 10 years in 5 years, so. All right, come check out what I'm working on, Daniele. I think this is something that's
beautiful.
near and dear to your heart. So here we have some of my own varieties that I've created, and they're in the finishing stages. This is a type of pianola you've probably never seen before, except from me.
It's bicolor.
The only one in the world growing it because I created it and I get to name it. So this one.
Can I try one of these?
Of course, yeah. So these are already about 4 weeks to a month old, and they've been sitting here. This is sort of how I prepare them to hang them, and you've obviously done that before, I'm sure.
That's delicious. It's starting to get on the sweeter side right now. It's
rich, yeah. One of the greatest misconceptions I hear all the time is that, oh, we can't do things, you know, the food's so much better in Italy, this and that. You know, obviously there's a deep tradition. The food in Italy is incredible.
100%.
The ingredients are incredible. But the biggest misconception to me is that our produce isn't as good, or that we can't compete. And I think the produce that we have available to us in California, and some of the farmers and the talent that we have producing that, are on par, can compete with the greatest produce anywhere in the world.
I agree.
Anywhere.
Like when we talk about tradition, I explain to people tradition like this. Tradition is something that before they became traditional, it was innovation. I'll take the biggest example in the world. When the first margherita pizza was created, right? At the time, that margherita pizza wasn't tradition, but was something new. So people embraced them, tried it, and then after 250 years, that margherita pizza became something traditional. Now, what prevents us from creating something, or a technique, or like a method of harvesting tomatoes like you're doing over here, right? What prevents us to make something that we do over here to become tradition in 200 years? Talking and looking over these beautiful tomatoes is just making me hungry. Should we make a pizza?
Let's do it.
Come on, let's make a pizza.
Do it. I got the oven fired up. Let's go. I'll show you how I stendere la pizza.
Some Italian in there. Basically, in Neapolitan tradition, the dough usually is stretched like this. See? But this one doesn't need to be slapped, because otherwise you get too thin in the middle. See?
Yeah, let's see.
But that's pretty good as a look. Still know how to make dough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you work your fields
all by hand, no tractor,
and then I destroy them. See? I destroy your tomato. There you go.
You ready to open up our pizza shop over here?
Let's do it.
Right here.
Another
my house.
one?
My house.
Another one? Okay, we're on a farm making pizza. Come on. Salud. Chin chin.
We did it.
I love you.
I love you too.
People always associate Naples with just pizza, right? Pizza or spaghetti, which is okay, it's one of our staples, but there's so much variety. It's a seafood town. We have a lot of seafood, but during the week we eat pretty light, and there is one of the most amazing vegetarian dish that we have. Every day is a pasta with a different kind of vegetables or legume. At LeLe Dinner Club we do it. We do pasta with zucchini, pasta with potato, pasta with butternut squash. But my favorite is the pasta with beans, pasta fagioli. You know, mixing everything in this big pot with a lot of olive oil, garlic, parsley, the tomatoes, and you reduce it down, and then you add this beautiful bean broth in it, and then you add pasta mista, which is all broken ends pastas. That back in the days, the pastificio basically is the pasta factories. So back in Naples, when the pastificio had all these broken ends pasta, instead of throwing them away, they couldn't sell, but they used to put it in a brown paper bag and just give it away to people that couldn't afford to buy the pasta for free. So a lot of Neapolitan dishes are born out of necessity, out of poverty, and to me those are the best dishes.
Quando sei qui con me, tutto il resto non conta, non mi importa di niente.
You have 9 courses, 9 pairing plus extras. So we're starting with a Neapolitan metodo classico, ci siamo
Non è la stessa vita.
I cook like an Italian grandma, like I said. I'm not gonna use my wooden spoon on you guys tonight, all right? So when I started LeLe Dinner Club, I started out of my house kitchen, and I wanted to cook for friends, basically. And then my DMs started to crush. It's like I had 300-400 DMs. Like, where can I reserve? When is gonna be? Where do you do it? It's like I gotta find a space, and this was perfect. We are basically at Food Steez Studios. There's an underground feeling. As already everything set up. It was just a perfect spot. And also, my co-founder over here, Ferdinando Muscerino, is one of the most talented sommelier. The first dinner I did at my house, I invited him to come and say, listen, I need a sommelier. I need you to pair all the wine from southern Italy to all the food that we do. The menu is half written in Italian, so you don't really understand everything that's going on. You're hit with a lot of Italianness. Southern Italy is famous for the warmness. In Naples, we do this. Like when we see somebody, it's like, hey, how you doing? Oh my God, it's so good to see you. Where do you have to go? It's like, oh, I gotta go to visit my family. So, okay, let's go take a coffee first. Doesn't matter what you have to do. Let's go get an espresso. Take the time to talk a little bit. Over here it's lax. Everybody's so focused on work, and the human connection for me lacks over here. So I wanted to bring that back. And after that bite of food, you see the nod of people. It's like, oh, this is good. That makes my day. You cook because you want to make somebody else's day better.
I hope you enjoyed watching this episode of Rebel Kitchens as much as we enjoyed tasting all the dishes that went into it. Like, subscribe, and hit that thanks button for more great stories. And while you're here, check out this next video.